we have reached till this destination that we have come to the semi-final, and within not a long time, we are going to have a final as well. That is going to be a very interesting ball game. And let me tell you all that, whether it is vice chairman or myself, wherever we have been traveling, meeting people, there is a lot of positivities been seen among the people, and the encouragement which people are carrying in their mind is unmatchable. The first compliments I would like to give it to all those participants who actually made one fact very clear is that you made the life simple, right? Life simple in the sense that you have given confidence to many of the people in the entire process, that technology can be adopted at any given point in time at any age. That is simple and the strongest message you people have given. And this is actually driving the entire ecosystem of the institute at present.
Dear friends, it has been a very interesting and very amazing journey of the hackathons. We finished first semi-final and then we are on the second semi-final today. When we discuss this AI hackathons in every conferences or with many of the members, they are excited. And they are excited because they feel that this is a AI revolution which has been started in ICAI by the AI in ICAI committee.
Hello, good evening, everyone. And thank you, ICAI, Umesh sir, for giving us an opportunity to demonstrate our use case using AI in our day-to-day working life. So I will share my presentation. Hope everyone are able to see my presentation.
Yes.
Yes. So before I showcase my use case, I just want to highlight few of the challenges which we face generally while doing the accounting. First challenges generally is the manual. In case of this digital era, the number of transactions has drastically increased. So for each transaction, we have to manually type all the amount as well as manually selection of each ledger for each transaction while doing the accounting. So for accountant, it become very tedious job in the current digital era. Second concern is common challenges while accounting is that mapping of payment to each bill so that each payment transaction is mapped to the base document to ensure that the appropriate audit documentation is there as well as is assist in the smooth on annual audit, because various times what happen is that payment and receipts are there in the bank transaction, but while doing the accounting we are not able to trace where exactly the bill is, what exactly is the sales invoice is for respective receipts and payment. So another challenge is the collection of data from the client geographically distributed, and many of them have the virtual team. So these are the few challenges which I want to highlight in the current today's my presentation, where I will showcase you how I use the AI to resolve all these challenges which we face in day-to-day accounting. So first, I will move showcase. I will just demonstrate how. So I will go here. I will just upload snapshot. So we'll just click on here, upload. So it will just predict. So in backend, the AI is predicting the data which I have uploaded. Based on this prediction, AI has given us what all things as per the invoices it has to be. So the party name, GST number, the PAN number, what is the GST amount, what should be the TDS. So the AI has read the invoices. Based on that invoices, it has given us exact what is the invoice date, what is the invoice number, what is the total amount, what is the nature of invoices. So based on this, AI has read. Now I want to post this particular transaction into Tally. So I will say that I want to post the ledger into Tally. So based on what information AI has fetched, AI itself will suggest, recommend a Tally entry itself. I don't have to select any entry, debit nor credit. All the debit and credit will be done by AI itself. So AI will select this account has to be debited by this amount, GST account has to be debited by this much amount, party account has to be debited by this much amount. So by this, the Tally entry is also posted here. So by this, I will click on the save. Once I click on save, So the entry is saved in the AI portal. I just need to go and sync this data here. So it just takes a few seconds to sync the data from the portal. Just allow a few seconds. Just taking. Yeah, so data has synced. So I will just showcase you the entry which currently we have uploaded on the AI portal. It has came on in the tally. So now if you can see, this was the entry which was uploaded on the portal. Portal has fetched all the ledgers, debit ledger, credit ledger, what should be the GST amount, which should be the GST, as well as all the log as well. When this particular entry was imported, what was the invoice number and invoice date. So by these, friends, hope you will be able to understand that AI has reduced tremendous time for an accountant while doing accounting in the tally. So this was the first use case where I want to demonstrate that without entering any entry, without selecting any transaction, AI has done our work. And due to this, it has reduced a lot of time for us. Second use case was for me was that with respect to the payment mapping of payment transaction to each bill and payment transaction. So for that also I will go to here. I will go in the money link transaction. I will select particular transaction. I will go. So this is a particular bank transaction. I went into bank transactions. I've selected that particular bank entry, which I want to map to that particular invoices, which I have recently uploaded. So I will go here. I will select the party name here, KNJ, and apply. And I will also mention the date basically. So date, once I select the date here. So you will get the invoice which we have uploaded here. So once I select, this particular invoice is going to map to this particular payment. So whenever in future, I want to know that what was the invoice against this particular payment, means what was the payment is made for, or in case of auditor want an invoice for this particular document, they can anytime access this particular transaction from this. And based on that only, they will recommend us as well. Right now, it is not showing because of some issue, but it will show us a recommendation stating that what account has to be debited and what account has to be credited. I will take another example. Let's say I will take example of STFC. So I will take this receipt example, let's say. So this is a receipt entry particular into credited into bank account. I want to do an entry for this receipt entry. Once I click on recommendation, the AI portal itself suggests us that this account is to be credited and this account has to be debited. I have not selected any account. AI portal has only recommended us that this account has to be debited and this account has to be credited. Once I select, I have to post as a button, save button. Once I click here, that entry will automatically, once I click on the sync button, again, the same process I have to follow, the entry will come into the tally. So by this also, AI has recommended us for the bank entry as well as for the expense entry, as well as by way of documentation as well. So by this, I have covered my use case, and over to you, Jury and Umesh sir.
Yeah. So I'm audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So how this use case was different from your earlier presentation?
Yeah. So earlier presentation, I have not. Earlier presentation, I have taken only part 1. So in current presentation, I have covered.
Okay. So now
payment part as well as.
Thank you, Kalpesh. Now I will request our jury who is also sitting with me, Manu sir.
Kalpesh saw your presentation and saw that tool also. Just wanted to ask you one question.
Yes,
that
sir.
This entry automatically gets transferred to Tally. So how is this BuTech which you have made? How does it synchronize with Tally?
No, so I have not made, sir. We are using basically. I have not made it. We are using this facility.
Okay.
Which is available across means country. So we are using basically
then it means that you have to first configure BuTech accordingly.
No, so we have taken a subscription for BookTech, and through that we are doing the accounting basically.
But BookTech, you have taken a subscription. You have to configure it. This entry which you're posting has to go into this company.
No, sir. No, it reads the invoices basically, and based on the machine learning and AI, it predicts what exactly has to be debit and credit. I don't have to learn. Means only for the first time when I have to upload the invoices, if I have to select that this account has to be debited and this account has to be.
No, I'm not asking that. Suppose Tally mein there are 4 companies which you have opened. In which company will it take that data?
No. So when I go on this desktop bridge, sir, I have to select in which company I have to see the data. So
yes, that's what I was asking. First, you have to configure it accordingly.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Over to you, Mayur.
Yeah, so I think Kalpesh, such configuration is now available across all the major bookkeeping and accounting software. Like Zoho itself gives a facility to upload the transaction, and once you upload one transaction, automatically it's just again it extracts the data and do the regular accounting also. So what's unique actually in this? If you can
basically, unique is a complete reading of the document. I think it is not available in the Zoho as of now with respect to linking and mapping of the transaction with respect to the bank transaction as well, and as well as importing into the Tally. So this specifically platform is we are using the Tally accounting for the clients.
No worry, but I will request you just to explore other accounting. In fact, Zoho also give a image scanning facility. Just scan
Correct. But that is not there for the client who want to use Tally, na? So we'll have to be restricted with respect to some other application then.
Some other software.
Yeah.
Okay.
Take up evaluation, nothing. Good.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. Over to Saurabh.
It was a good demo, but for when it comes to subscription and all, it requires a cost attached to that, and at the same time you need to be very much familiar with the software to use it. Fine. For a chartered accountant who is not so techy, selecting the right tool will be a challenging task. Right, so that is what I feel could be an issue. Although your project presentation and everything was decent enough to understand at prima facie basis. Right. Thanks.
Okay, thank you.